Right-hander from Japan will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First offering on its way. Nicholas Castellanos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
I got the count, 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 17 home runs and 41 RBIs. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Popped him up. Marcano is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Mahle will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, here is Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
From the stretch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, Jake Cronenworth is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch high in the air out to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, it's no secret they need Manny Machado to get his bat going a little bit. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Machado, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the belt, the pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the second downtown, scoreless. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First delivery to him, and he lays off there, 1-0. Now here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Down the left field line and deep. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Profar is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is it.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 7.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 14 homers and 37 RBIs. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Suarez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
The count now at 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down. And now Nick Senzel. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's out.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Tucupita Marcano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-0 home. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Batting 8.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So here's Will Myers.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now that's popped up. Votto has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're down 1-0.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's set. Here it comes. Tyler Naquin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 30, Tyler Mahle.
Next, it'll be Tyler Mahle. Now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Down the left field line and deep. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Here's the first pitch as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 38 runs batted in. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. One out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-1 home. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
0-1.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1 strike.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Votto is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And this one misses Devato as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
Now into the box, Tucker Barnhart hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. None left for Cincinnati, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
No left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 2-2.
3-2.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 6th home run on the season for him, and with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Up next to the Padres.
Stepping in now, Tucupita Marcano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Pitch popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
No, he's in there.
And the runner will get back standing. Here's Jurickson Profar. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here it comes.
Pull, that's inside.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 2-1. Now at the plate is Mike Moustakas. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Right. Mustafa.
First offering. Ready with the 0-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. Pham is right there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Next up is Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Will Myers. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
For the Padres, the center fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Yu Darvish. This will show bunt and come up empty at strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 38 runs batted in. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and one.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now it'll be Jake Cronenworth. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Cincinnati Perez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In now, Tommy Pham, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
So next to bat will be Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hosmer is below the Mendoza line, a batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Suarez into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up is Tucupita Marcano. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos the catch, tagging as the runner from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar, and their runners at the corners now. Now here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Padres lead it 6-1. So here's Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
The pitcher, number 43. See you now.
Jonathan India will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in a count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. They trail 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're finding themselves in good run-scoring opportunities because they've been able to get base runners on inning after inning. They're averaging a walk per inning in this game. So it hasn't been just hits and good swings that's led to their success.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Carson Fulmer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Will Myers.
For the Padres, the center fielder, Will Myers.
first pitch of the AB now.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Yu Darvish fouled away. Fulmer features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny Machado.
Up next, Manny Machado. First offering on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Castellanos gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Padres down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
He's set. Here it comes.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Left side, but well foul.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Misses, that's ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto, number 296 in his career. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hill, playing here in his age 31 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Nope.
That misses 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Ball three. Mike Moustakas waits on deck. The 3-1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in next, Mike Moustakas. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Right side, but it's well foul. Still only one out in the inning. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Nick Senzel would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Padres lead it 6-3. Amir Garrett gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
Not shortstop. Jake.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in once again is Tommy Pham. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now pitch on the way. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. Barnhart shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. pitch on the way. The 1-0. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Number 17, Victor.
To the plate now, Victor Caratini. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Friars 7 and the Reds 3. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. No hits to this point.
Nick Senzel.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. Dribbled to the right side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Profar will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Tyler Stevenson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Tucupita Marcano.
And the pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Two and 0 now. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. The next 3-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel backing up on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Now to bat, Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 0-2 home. Two out, nobody on. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adrian Morejon will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brian O'Grady is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder Jesse Winker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So now to the plate, Joey Votto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Winker aboard here at first with nobody out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in next, Tucker Barnhart. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here comes the 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next, it'll be Mike Moustakas, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The Reds down to their last strike. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas, his second of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Mark Melanson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. In now, Eugenio Suarez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Cincinnati, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-5 tonight's final. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yu Darvish earns win number 7 on the season. Tyler Mahle permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.